Hey guys, it's Kristen with Another Chance Resale, bringing you with me inside to Savers. Today we're also going to go to Goodwill, and it will be in this video as well. The haul video will be to follow. So first up, I check the jewelry counter, and yay, I see jewelry jars. So I take a peek. That one was a lot of watches. I know it was only $14.99, but there were a lot of watches, and I don't really... that one too had a lot of watches for some reason, a lot of the rubber ones. This one, it was okay for $9.99. That one had big plastic bangles in it, and that other one I think was $40, and it was like half filled. This one was the most interesting of them all at $20, but I still wasn't sold. That big orange bangle I wanted nothing to do with, and that little one barely had anything in it for $10. So I thought about doing that one, but I couldn't even find one thing that I wanted out of it. So then I searched the single jewelries, and I didn't get much footage in this section because two other people came up on either side of me to look at the jewelry, so I kind of felt weird like taking the time to film and whatnot. But I did get a lot from this section, so definitely stay tuned for the haul video. I'm very happy with all the goodies I got from here. Okay, so now we're gonna go over to the Knickknacks. I really wasn't looking for too much for my eBay store. I have see, look at all the jewelry. I still have so much to list, so I was really just looking for items for my antique booth that I can just throw a price tag on it and drop it off to the booth and let it sell itself. I really liked that, but the quality wasn't really the greatest. These little duckies were here from the weekend before. But I just wasn't feeling $5 a piece, so I had to leave them behind, unfortunately. I liked that, but it was plastic. I thought it would be like a metal of some sort. That little owl was there from last week too, but it had some chipping on it. So I found this. It was otagiri, and it was a little vase, and I gave it to my husband for his eBay store, and at $1.49, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. My husband's like, oh my god, this is plastic too, pick it up. It was not. It was stone, and it was ginormous. It was super heavy. A little trickster. That was a cute little card holder, like business card holder, I think, but it was missing some enamel. I liked this planter, but the rim, like the top of it, was missing some gold, so I passed. That I thought was pretty cool. I wasn't really sure what it was. Probably a napkin holder or put your tacos in there. I really don't know. He was a cute little guy. I loved that duck. I actually have one almost identical in my house, in my apartment. So I left him behind though, but I do have one just the same. And I picked up this trinket box. I thought it was really pretty. I put it in my cart for a while, but then I decided against it because it was $5.99 and it was kind of small. So, I mean, the resale value wasn't really there based on my investment on it, so I put it back. Plus, I was on a budget for this trip. I only had a certain amount of money to spend. And of course, whenever you have that limit, you always find the most items. And that's exactly what happened today. I had to put a lot back. These I thought were really cool. I really liked that one, but I wasn't really too keen on the other two with the black dresses. Those I thought were cute. But the girls had a lot of chipping on them. I think they were chalkware. Here's the candle aisle where I never find anything. That was cute. It was like a little Pyrex Spice of Life container, but that's just one of them. I really wouldn't know what to do with it. The Spice of Life pattern doesn't really sell for too much. That I thought was pretty, but it had a chip. Pyrex stuff does sell, but the market is very saturated, so it's hard to get a sale, and if you do, the value of them are not as high as they used to be. That I thought was pretty. A lot of brass candlesticks. So I really liked that. My mom was looking for something along those lines, but I think it was too big. Here's the planters. I love going down this aisle. I love plants. I have probably about 30 of them in my apartment, so I'm always looking for planters, and I like to sell them too. That I thought was beautiful. I was like, this is definitely gonna go in the booth. I love it. Let's get it. Spoiler alert, I did not get it. I ended up finding a huge scratch on it, so I put it back. I really like this. I've been really into the Asian themed decor lately. I just really like the colors and the gold. I'm a fan of colors. It's just so pretty. It's just such bright colors. That's all my apartment is bright colors everywhere. So I just had to get that for the antique booth. That one as well. I love that one. That's like my favorite. I was looking for that Royal Hager vase, but I did not see it. So somebody must have bought it, chips and all. And my husband was checking out that ginormous vase, but it was a TJ Maxx. There's that same 5-finger vase with the chip. I always skip the frames. I don't know, they just don't interest me. Here's the wood aisle that I really like, but I don't normally find anything down it because a lot of the items are very worn or broken of some sort. I wanted to open up that little drawer, so I made my husband hold it. And I was like, let me open the little drawer. It was so cute. Plastic in the wrong section. I picked it up like it was heavy in wood, but it was plastic. I really liked that box, but it was broken. And then I really liked that box, but it was very lightweight and not very, like the quality wasn't really there, so I skipped. I thought that was Lisa Frank. Anything Lisa Frank from like the 90s Lisa Frank does really well. So always keep a lookout for stuff like that. I had found a stationery tin at a yard sale last summer for $2, and it was like, you know, the size of a piece of paper, well, a little bit bigger, and you put your pens and pencils and papers and stuff in there, and I sold it on eBay for $90. So definitely keep a lookout for the vintage Lisa Frank. I liked that, but it had a chip on the bottom. That side of the aisle my husband always looks on. It's a lot of electronic stuff and clocks and stuff like that. Again, it's not really my forte, so I skip. Except I saw this box that I think is for rings. So it's only $2.99, so I decided to pick that up. It looks brand new, still has the plastic on the cover. That paint kit or art kit, whatever, was so messed up. The paint was all used and everything. Oh boy. I liked that. Trying to figure out what it said on it, and then all of a sudden all these kids started like yelling to each other, and I was like, what is going on, from like across the store. I think I try to get them. Yeah, all those people down there. They're like, Dustin, hey, what's up, yo? But I was like, what the hell? Another little drawer. So this man right here with the white shorts, he started like looking at me film, and I was like, oh God. So I actually had to stop the video because he asked me what I was doing. And I knew at some point he would, like, somebody was gonna ask me, and because I've been only doing this for about 4 months, and here it was. So he's like, right here, he's like, so what are you recording for? And so I explained, and I told him the truth, that I do YouTube and thrifting videos, and I have an antique booth, and I sell on eBay and blah blah. So it turns out that he is actually a reseller too, and he has 2 antique booths in Connecticut where he lives. And we were just kind of chit-chatting about what we sell, and like, he does retro kitchen and vintage, like, dining and barware and stuff like that. So it was really cool to be able to, like, go back and forth with somebody about reselling, because I don't normally get to talk to anybody. I feel like a stranger would kind of be like, oh, you're weird for videoing or whatever. So I was I was nervous to tell him at first, but it turned out to be really cool. And he actually asked for my YouTube name, so I wrote it down, and he said he'll check me out. So I hope that he eventually watches this video. And hello, it was very nice to meet you, and one day I will definitely get over to his antique booths and check those out. That was really, really old. It was so cute, and I would have gotten it, but it had a lot of paint wear. I pointed those out to my husband because he likes uranium glass. So I pointed those out to see if he can get them out to see if they were, and I don't believe they were. I fell in love with this little set. It was hand painted Japan. I've never seen that pattern before. That one was $3.99. That was the covered sugar, and then the teapot was $4.99. I didn't see the creamer anywhere. I went back and forth throughout the rows, and I wanted to get it so bad. I don't know if I should have, but I didn't. The teapot had a lot of crazing, and there was a little bit of like fine hairline cracks like on the spout, so I ultimately passed. I noticed that Treasure Craft cookies container canister was gone, so somebody purchased that. That was the same one that Crazy Lamp Lady had found in her one of her videos, but it wasn't the cookies. It was like the sugar or something. So I started to show you guys the wall of bags, but there was a bunch of people toward the other side, so I had to turn you guys off. I'm sorry. But I did not find anything, so don't worry. All right, and now we're off to shoes. But again, I wasn't really looking for anything to list in my eBay store, so I just wanted to do a quick glance and see if I found anything of good value. So I don't really show you guys too much of the shoes, but you'll have to stay tuned for the haul to see what I did find. That was a pretty cute dooney for only $25, but I'm not in the market for a purse. So I did find these. These are Tory Burch. They are a bigger size. I think they were a 10 or 10 and a half. But hey, I mean, girls with big feet need shoes too, right? And I did find these Allegrias. It's like a really comfortable nursing shoe or like a chef shoe. And I did get a pair in my last thrift with me, but those were like double the price, so I passed. I was looking for gold shoes for myself. I'm going to a wedding next month and I have a dress. I just need shoes, so that's what those were. But I didn't get them. And I started showing you guys shoes down this row, and there's those Betsy Johnson still. And there was a couple people at the end of the row, and they were just not moving. See, there they are. And now we're at Goodwill. So we actually had to wait outside. We were only the second person online. Well, third technically. So we had to wait. There was a lot of people in the store, but we did get in. Only about maybe 10 minutes to wait. And yeah, the store was really crowded, so I did not get much footage in this store, but I did get a few things, so again, stay tuned for the haul. I mean, that lady almost ran right into me. I got a little annoyed with that. I liked those plates. They had like a textured, like matte finish to them. And I would have got them if there were 4, but they just had 3. Pink Depression glass, that's the Cubist by Jeanette Glass Company. It does not do very well. That was a really cool enamel pot. And they had another enamel frying pan down there. I thought it was pretty neat. Super cool teapot, made in Japan, but no lid. There's hubby on the other side. He was mad that I was going down the wrong way, like down the aisle the wrong way. So I was like, all right, let me just hurry up and finish and I'll meet you on the other side. There was nobody down the aisle anyway, so it was fine. Okay, maybe I lied. There's someone right there. But I didn't have a cart, so I felt like it was a little bit better than if I had a cart going the wrong way. I really liked that. I didn't like how it had words on it, like some Rio de something. And it was half off because yellow was the sticker, but I didn't get it. Gotta always check for that Yadro. I was trying to show you guys how much glassware and how tall everything was. It was just so crazy. I don't even think anyone looks at that stuff. They just pass right by it. That's why there's so much. I really liked this redware pitcher, but it had a big chip on the top. But if you guys ever see redware, like the red clay like that, it usually does better than regular like clay or plaster or porcelain, not porcelain, but like the regular clay color. I liked that, but it had fake crazing and it was modern. I was like, not cool, little trickster. I think that was there the last time. I like that frame. I always love the big, thick frames, like the antique frames, but that one had a lot of chipping on it. And I was waiting for the lady on my right there to move, but she didn't, so I just went around her. I liked that tray down there, but it was broken. I really liked this little trinket box. The lacquer on it was pretty. The carousel horse, I think it was new, but it had a big scratch on the bottom, and I don't know, I just didn't get it. That was another one, and I couldn't figure out how to get it open, so hubby lended a hand, but it was really doo-doo on the inside. So he had me look at the silverware to try to figure out if it was actual sterling, and I don't know how to tell. It didn't say it, and I don't know if it would be silver plate or what, and it was $40, so I said pass. If you guys know how to tell, if it's not marked, how you tell if it's actual sterling, let me know. I really liked that. I couldn't figure out what it said on the back. I think it was in like Czechoslovakian or something. I was gonna get that too, but the inside was all messed up. Like the top was peeling off. I really liked those candlesticks. And then look, TJ Maxx. I was so bummed. This little trinket tray, hors d'oeuvre sandwich candy thing was really cool, and I really liked it, but the paint loss was extreme. It was just not in okay condition. Are you guys seeing anything that you would pick up that I didn't? Let me know in the comment section. I always like to hear about what other people would pick up. I thought that little dude was cool, but I didn't really know what he was. Probably like a decanter of some sort as I knock it over. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for the haul video.